Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, fine. Sorry, I was on mute actually.
Hmm.
Thanks to Suhail, he reminded.
Are you able to hear us now, Shashi?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Okay, fantastic. All right. So I was just talking about stock transfers and posting changes that happen in EWM. Basically, the process is if you're talking about, you know, let's try to understand that from an ECC perspective. ECC, we've got something which is known as, or an MM, we've got something which is known as a stock transfer, and we also have something which is known as a posting change. A stock transfer would be any transfer that will happen between two storage locations. Okay, if it's happening between two different storage locations, it's a stock transfer. If it's happening between two different plants, it's also known as a stock transfer. If it happening between two different plants of the same company code, it is known as intra-company stock transfer, and between two different company codes, then it is known as intercompany stock transfer. Then we have something which is known as a posting change. Okay, a stock transfer typically would use a different type of a movement type. When you're talking about movement between two different S-blocks, movement between two different storage locations, you would be using in MM. You'll be using movement type is 311 or 313 and 315 if you're using two-step. However, if you're using a transfer which will happen between two different plants.
Okay. Other callers on the call.
Hello? Hello?
Sorry, Manoj. I'm using a new laptop and I got missed.
Oh, okay.
Is it fine now?
All right, not a problem. So, when you're talking about an intercompany stock transfer, then in that case, the movement type would be 641, 101. When you're talking, sorry, that's an intra-company. When you're talking about an intercompany, between two different company codes, the 643 and 101, that's the basic movement types that's how you go ahead and you go ahead and do a configuration of your stock transfers in ECC. Something over here. You see this? This is the node where we go ahead and set up stock transfer between two different plants, two different store locations. So that's how it is. But when you're talking about a posting change, okay, a posting change is an ECC. Then in that case we are talking about changing the attribute of a certain product. Changing an attribute of a certain product would mean you're changing the batch of a certain product, or you're going ahead and changing, let's say you're going ahead and changing the product itself. Okay, then in that case you're talking about using a movement type which is known as 309. Okay, by using movement type 309, which is a material to material transfer, posting change that we do in ECC, you can go ahead and change either the batch of the product, or else you can change the product itself, based on the movement type that you use. You can also change the product. You can go ahead and use a 521 movement type and you can go ahead and change the product. Or you can go ahead and use a 309 movement type and you can change. You can go ahead and do the changing of your batch of that product. Likewise, in EWM also, we've got something which is known as a stock transfer, and we also have something which is known as a posting change. Okay. So when you're talking about, posting change within EWM, so then in that case, we are talking about, let's say, we're going ahead and talking about some kind of a, change of a batch. Okay. Or else we're talking about something like a change of the stock type. Stock type by which we are saying that we've got certain, we've got something like a quality under, we've got some stock which is in quality restricted or quality unrestricted, quality unrestricted stock, and we're going to go ahead and change it from quality unrestricted to warehouse unrestricted. Over here, what we're doing is that possibly the stock is going to be probably in the same bin. We're not going to go ahead and change the bin. Only thing is, what we're doing is we are going ahead and changing the characteristic of that product. We're going ahead and changing the characteristics of that product. So if you're talking about changing of the characteristic of that product, we're going ahead and changing it from one type of stock type to another type of stock type. So in that case, basically, whenever we're going ahead and doing something like a posting change, in that case, what is the configuration that will be required? Okay. First of all, when you're talking about changing of a posting change, when you're doing a posting change, the first thing that will be required is a different document type. Okay. Document type is not created here. There's a document category which is known as SPC. Okay. Along with that document category, you can have a document type, something which is known as there's a document type called TPWR. Not sure why it's not here over here. So we can just create a document category out here. We have a document category which is known as SPC, and based on the document category, we can go ahead and create a document type which is known as a TPWR. That will be the document type that we'll be using for going here and using posting changes. Once a document type is created, the next step would be of your WPTs. Okay, and the WPTs that you'll be requiring, that will be important over here, would be, one is 3030 when you're talking about a stock transfer. Then there is a 4010 when you're talking about a transfer posting. Okay. Then there is a 4100 when you're talking about transfer posting for production supply. Okay. Let's start with the first one, the first WPT. So the first WPT that you're talking about is a transfer. This transfer, you've got two different, two transaction codes for this. Whenever you're going to be using this kind of a movement type or this kind of a WPT, one would be yeah. One would be AD prod and the other would be ADHU. Okay. So when you're trying to move a handling unit within your warehouse, you can go ahead and use this you can go ahead and enter a handling unit out here, execute it. When you execute it, okay, let's check for a handling unit if you have one. Here, there are no handling units. Just check. We have it. Okay. So here we don't have any handling unit for this warehouse. Basically, the process would be we can either go ahead and execute this. Let's try a different warehouse. Okay. So, have you created any handling units in your warehouse?
No, I have not created.
You can check for E459.
Sorry?
E459. Yeah.
Okay, great. Alright, so this is the handling unit that we have in this warehouse, and if you want to go ahead and do any kind of transfer within the warehouse, the first process would be, this is just one handling unit that we're trying to take, okay?
Manoj, what is the
This,
other value you had given in default value?
sorry?
What is the other value you had given in default values?
No, Shashi, I'm not able to hear you. Sorry.
Uh, Click on F5.
Sorry?
Can you click on F5 default values? Okay, process type we need to give here.
Process type you need to?
Do we need to enter here in default values, or it will be
Yes,
taken
yes, yes.
automatically?
No, see, the
Okay.
thing is, we either go ahead and enter it over there. It's not necessary. Even if I, let's say, even if I don't enter it over here, okay? Even if I don't enter it over here, I can go ahead and I mean, I can go ahead and readily enter it over here. Let's say if I just remove this,
Okay.
you know, it's not necessary for you to enter it. I can go ahead and enter it over here also. You know, it's not necessary that you might have created 3030. There might be a case that possibly you're using a different, warehouse process type for a different kind of a transfer. Let's say you're doing, these are just like internal transfers that we're doing. There might be a certain case wherein, within your warehouse, let's say you're talking about, some kind of a damage which is happening. There is because of certain movements within your warehouse of that product. Let's say the carton has got, the carton is broken, or the carton is damaged, or the pallet is damaged, or the pallet is broken. So you might possibly want to go ahead and change or change the location of that pallet or that carton. You might want to possibly change it to a different location, wherein they might be doing some kind of a repacking. Okay. So then in that case, possibly you can create a different WPT for that. You can create a WPT. The WPT would be a copy of 3030. In your warehouse, probably you might be using 3030 to do just normal transfers. Let's say from one storage type to from one storage bin to the other storage bin. But whenever there is some kind of a damage, or whenever there is some kind of repacking that you might want to do, you would change it to a different altogether different storage bin. So such kind of cases, you want to track it using a different movement type, using a different WPT. So then in that case, you can go ahead and create. It's not necessary for you to put in the default values. It's not necessary for you to put the WPT. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, Manoj.
Yeah, Manoj.
Yeah. Okay. So we here, let's say we put the default, let's say we put in the WPT as 3030. Just go ahead and check which bin we can have. So take it into create. Okay, the source HU will become handling unit, will be our destination HU. The activity is an internal activity. Okay. Then we can go ahead and
Manoj, labor management is active for this warehouse. So is that a problem for this?
That should not be a problem. No, you've not created any resource, you've not created any processor. Also, you will not have any tasks of it. No tasks.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now about the labor management piece. There's some other error. Different case. Okay, I'll do one thing. Let me just try a same product warehouse task. Let me create a AD prod and just see what happens. Okay. Let me move this. Let me just move two of this. Let's say move H. Moving it from C to D. Let me create it. save this. Let's confirm the warehouse order. Okay.
Is this because document type is not maintained?
What?
Document type, DWPR. Is there something related to this?
No, not a regular document. That is for posting change. Over here we're just doing a stock transfer. So when you're doing a stock transfer, right, what we're doing is we're just doing an ad hoc movement. You're moving a product from one warehouse type. So document, it's like as good as an MM. You're transferring it from one store location to the other store location.
Okay.
Okay, so when you move it from one store location to the other store location in MM also, we don't need a document type, right? We just do a 311.
So those document types are required for only any changes to be received from ERP to EWM. So the changes we do internally in EWM, for that we don't need to maintain any document types. Is that correct?
Shashi, your voice is very, very low. I'm not able to hear anything.
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah. Better.
Okay. So whatever the document types we maintain in EWM, are they required for only to receive documents from ERP into EWM, or to communicate some transactions from EWM to ERP also?
See, it is typically when we need to do any communication. So the thing is that when you're trying to do any kind of a transfer from ECC to EWM, you definitely want a document type out there. Okay, you will be needing a document type in EWM. So when I spoke about the document type, I spoke about something which is known as a posting change, and for that there's a different transaction altogether. So I will get into that transaction first. Okay. So you will be using a posting change document whenever there is something like whenever you're doing something like a EWM and a PP integration. Like there's something which is known as a WM and PP integration. Okay, wherein you go ahead and create the stock and you go ahead and put it at a staging area, and you execute it from ECC.
Okay.
You do some kind of a process in ECC, and that would go ahead and would create an inbound delivery, or not an inbound delivery exactly. It would create something as a transfer posting delivery. For such type of deliveries, we'll be needing a document type. Okay, because then what's happening is from ECC, there's a document which is getting created and it comes to EWM. Okay. So for that, it's a different transaction. I will just show you that transaction once we try to figure out what exactly is the problem with this. Because you were able to confirm the warehouse orders for your initial stock upload, right?
Yeah. Initial stock upload.
I mean, when you created your inbound deliveries, you were able to confirm everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just need to understand what exactly the issue is. Just give me a minute. What plant are we talking about over here?
A459.
Yeah. What's stock over here? I thought there was some kind of an issue with the stock, but the stock is also available. 600. Wait, 600. F2. F2. Okay.
A459.
Sorry, A49, right?
Yeah, A459.
From F2 to F2 only.
Do we get any other details in long text of that error?
Sorry, what?
Do we get any other details when we see the long text for that error?
No, there's no other details over there. No other details. I think this is all that we get. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If it was somehow some more kind of at least some little different type of error, we could have at least tried to figure out. That's why I'm trying to search all the nodes and see if there's an issue. Okay.
PLA459.
Sorry?
PLA459. 459. Sorry. Yeah.
Hmm.
Manoj, otherwise, can we try with warehouse 1LW1?
Sorry?
Can we try with warehouse 1LW1?
This one?
Yep.
Let's try for this warehouse. Is this another warehouse that you created, Shashi? Hello?
No, it is already there.
Oh, okay. Because I thought probably you created another warehouse there.
No.
Because you created one was this EASH, right?
Yeah, EASH and later this one.
E459.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought probably you created this also. It's executing like forever. I don't know how much stock is there in this warehouse. Let this just execute. Let's see how much stock is there. Okay. That means there's some configuration missing in your warehouse.
So, what are the things we need to configure for this?
Sorry?
So, what are the things we need to configure?
That is what we have to check first. That's what I'm checking now. Okay, this guy has got a very simple setup.
Manoj, it is a 1LW1, not 10L1.
Oh, okay. One LW1, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
same warehouse. I was taking the same thing.
Confused, sorry.
Yeah, you've probably seen the plant, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is your warehouse? number is a set because we're able to do everything. I'll have to check your configuration, Shashi, properly. Hello? Shashi, you there?
Yeah. Okay, Manoj.
Yeah. So I'll just hold it here because I'm not able to identify it right now. Probably there's some kind of setting, probably one small setting which has to be made somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just check that offline and then I'll connect it and then we can just, then I'll just probably message you so that you can also test it on your end. Okay?
Okay. And just to let you know,
Sorry?
I have tried, just to inform you, I have tried all the exercises in EWM 110.
Uh-huh.
So up to process oriented this control I have to do.
Okay.
So thereafter posting changes, warehouse order creation rules. So those I couldn't complete. I am getting some errors.
Those you were what? Sorry?
I'm not able to complete those exercises.
Okay.
I'm getting some errors.
Okay.
And also during put away or picking, I'm not able to create packing.
Create what?
Packing.
You're not able to pack.
Yeah, pack the materials.
Okay, so you created a pack spec and all.
Yeah.
You're talking about in put away.
Yeah.
Okay, so during inbound transaction, you're not able to automatically pack it. That's what you're trying to say, right? Shashi?
Sorry, I lost your.
No, I'm saying during an inbound transaction, you're not able to do an automatic packing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then there must be some issue with your pack spec.
Okay, but for outbound, I created a HU. That means I am able to do that step, right?
You created an HU how?
So during the warehouse transformation, I selected the packaging material and created the HU.
In warehouse order creation,
Yeah.
you created a pick HU.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is okay. But you're saying that for inbound, you're not able to create it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This product?
Yeah.
Saw this? Shashi?
Yeah, Manoj?
Shashi?
Yeah, Manoj.
Yeah, you saw this packing now? Automatic packing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you'll be able to do the packing automatic. Okay?
Okay. So we need to add the condition type inbound delivery.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
So you can try the packing once again.
Okay. So for some of the materials, the stock type is not getting reflected in ECC. So for example,
What?
for this material, stock type is not getting reflected in ECC.
Stock type?
Yeah. So for this material 2506, I did initial stock upload. MP1C. So there you can see there is no stock in unrestricted use.
It has not yet been updated.
The system is so slow today. Now you'll be able to see the stock in ECC, Shashi. Okay? Hello, Shashi, you there?
Yeah, Manoj.
Yeah. So the system is very slow. You can just check your stock in ECC. Okay?
So what was missing?
That product was not extended for another storage location.
Oh. So when we create a purchase order for 1000 storage location, so 1001 is received on dock and 1000 is available for sale.
Yes. So it moves from F1 to F2, right? So F1 is assigned to a different storage location, F2 is assigned to a different storage location. See? Saw this? Okay?
Okay. So we need to maintain this product for all the storage locations.
Yes. Okay?
Yeah. But also one more thing is hello.
Yeah. Tell me.
Also one more thing is suppose if we maintain different stock types for one storage type to another storage type, and we move this product from here to there, stock should be updated accordingly, right?
Yes.
Should be done automatically.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we can see that in the next class posting changes are not happening properly.
Sorry?
Posting changes not happening properly.
No, see, the thing is, if your storage locations are in different, if your different storage type, okay. So you're saying that you're moving it from one storage type, one stock type to another stock type, and it is not happening. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it should work perfectly. It should not. You should not face an issue. Just try a scenario and then let me know. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
one
guys,
more thing is,
yeah, go ahead,
tomorrow
sorry.
I may not be able to join.
Okay, okay,
We'll confirm today evening.
sure. Let me know, no problem.
Otherwise, we can have on weekend or next week.
Okay, we'll have an extended session. You just let me know, but confirm today evening.
Okay, sure.
Okay, alright.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem. So guys, we'll just hold it up out here and we'll catch it up tomorrow once if Shashi confirms. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay guys, so we'll call it a day today and we'll catch up next time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Have
Alright,
a nice
Sahil.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.